slow. Davison misses from the corner. Peterson got crunched. No whistle. 90 seconds to play. Alexander on the hunt, and Davison says, do not go in there. Davison crosses. Flushes it. How about the end-to-end action of J.D. Davison? Yeah, both sides of the ball. Gotta love that block. And then comes on the other end and just makes it happen with the lob and the pitch. Get it out of here. Timed it up perfectly. That's a left-handed lob. Really nice sequence. Celtics with 7 fouls here in the fourth quarter. They're up to last season. Opponents have just over 13 free throws per game. It takes a Peterson and very often last year. And that's a team that's physical. You know, they're an aggressive defensive team, a great defensive team. Like a lot of teams can say, all right, we don't foul, but we also don't guard. Something's guard and we don't foul. Good part of it. Here's Davison. Running his crunch time 5. 1 minute left. Walker. They can fill it up in a hurry. Watson gets it back to him. Lonnie said, everyone knows I'm a microwave scorer. That's what he can bring to the table. Can't drop it in there. Slow it down, yeah. Up once, we should get the last shot regardless. Peterson's had the hot hand here on the fourth, working on Alexander. Good hands from Trey Alexander, the rookie. Shot clock is off. Another tambourine as Young goes right to the rack. Joe calls for timeout, draw something up, and let him figure it out. Celtics have 2 timeouts left. And we have a off the turnover, and that's usually the Celtics afterwards have to transition. On the turnover, coming back. We'll see who can execute here. Joe must have already had his play lined up. Foul on Denver on the play-by-play, so maybe J.D. Davison has a chance to get the Celtics the lead right here. And it's that. So trying to sort this out. Yeah, here in Denver, not a great foul. All right, so Coach Maduro will bring his team over. Coach Moore does the same. The officials will make a decision here. Mike Malone drips a hammer action, so we have to watch the three-point shooter in the opposite corner, depending on how this thing goes. Well, Murray already has three coaches. Incredible. A magician. It's amazing. Yeah, so they're having a score discrepancy in the building, we're being told. Something our producer Paul Leeson flagged earlier is the score might not have been correct. That's just obviously huge in a one-point game. Whether or not it's true. We'll bring up bad memories for Celtics fans though from last year where they had a really good chance to win both games against Denver in the regular season and ended up losing in the last minute. There it is. Celtics officially have the lead again. the delight of many Celtics fans in the building. Now, how did that happen? They had to score long. And now it makes more sense why Denver fouled.
How do you get it out?
So when Davison had that big block, they gave the 2 points to the Nuggets. So Davison makes the first free throw. Let's see if the Celtics are okay. There it is, 104 to 102. Ron Harper Jr. is in there for the Celtics. So Pinchot takes the seat. 18 different players. I'm seeing 4 for Boston today. Davison hits them both. It's a 3-point lead. Denver has no timeouts remaining. Need a 3 to tie. Davison gives the foul. And they'll put out the line for 2. This is a chance to practice those habits, right? Fouling up 3. Yeah, I mean, doesn't do it. Historically, that's not better. But he's trying something out. You never know. When he does, that's clearly a foul on purpose to the body check. For 3.5, you're going to have to make and then miss. First one is always tough. Jimmy Young at the line, rookie from Maryland. Turns 24 in a couple of days from now. 3.5 is a lot of time in the NBA. So you miss this one. They're trying to make them foul, but you miss it on purpose. Maybe something basketball. Going a little early here. Good job by Walker coming in there. He got it back from the 3-point line. All right, so 3.5. Couple of free throws and the Celtics will seal their first win of the year. They've got the 2 timeouts left, and Zula will use one. So there's some struggling to end up. This is the time of year to get the kids out. Working on those sideline out of bounds plays, situations like this with the Celtics up there in plenty of this year leading and trying to put the finishing touches on a win. We got the player of the game brought to you by the Chevy Silverado. Head to New England Chevy dealer where you model the arriving with you and secure yours. To be honest with you, it's a pre-season, post-season, regular season. He's always good. He's good. West Coast, East Coast, Pacific, South. He doesn't matter. He's always good. He is. Ben Bridget always brings a 21 points, leading all scorers, the 6 dimes, the 4 boards, 6 3-pointers for Baby Bridget today. And it's hard to imagine anyone in the NBA works harder than Dennis. Yeah, you couldn't see him day in and day out. The most impressive thing is when he was not in the rotation 2 years, 2 seasons ago, he had put that work in him. Kudos to Brad Stevens and the kind of the family trade or athlete trade or whatever it was. And you're going to be a big part of this, and he absolutely is. We'll see how connected the team is. Every time we show the bench, they laugh about something. The chemistry is high. They bring back basically everybody from last year's championship team. And they all motivated. And they win a close one against Denver. And they have to find another timeout. Michael Malone was open for the 5 seconds. Yeah, they're not flashing to the ball. You see one guy back. You see one guy opposite. You got to have one guy going low to the corner and the other guy going up to half court. And for whatever reason, both times taking the ball out, they're not getting the spacing that they need. What's your favorite play in this situation? Well, usually you have, like, if you're in a tight game, every team has a guy that can be capable. Like, you set things up to move people around, but usually there is a guy that you cannot deny him hitting the ball. It's just, and that could be he's a star player, he's the best player, a guy that really wants to be in that situation. Just think about Michael Jordan shot on you. Two guys on him, and there's that face guard. You cannot deny him getting the ball. There's some guys that are just relentless at going after it. But I like to bring guys into the backcourt, two in the backcourt, and then sort of flip the court and say, let's just play, you're playing 2-on-2 in a massive court. You should be able to get open. I think the pitcher would win the game like that. That would be him. Yeah. But just watch the faces. It should be all facing the corner. So one guy will go back. There's Davidson. Davidson hit him? Yeah. And they brought a second before the foul. And even then, if Davidson wasn't open, the spacing wasn't great. Someone should have been on the opposite corner. No matter how you look at basketball, if you space the floor the right way, then you make a play from there. So many times, young players try to make a play without good spacing. You play left a bit in the right location, and then you go make a play. One more to see you do it. That's free throw for J.D. Davidson. Made the All-GA team last year. Harper Jr. back in there for the Celtics. That should do it. Couple of bag of free throws from Davidson. Celtics have the ball, and the Celtics have the win in their first action of this title defense season. 107-103 in the first of two over in Abu Dhabi against the Nuggets. I like the way that we established that we're going to shoot 63s a game right from the start. They're not going to turn down shots. If we thought they were going to do something different, they're not. 50 used to be, 60 might be the new 50. They're like 20 for 61, only 33% from deep, but it's enough to win 107-103. And the next game is back here Sunday morning. Our coverage starts at 9:30 Eastern Time with pregame live presented by TD-Bank. You can stream all our coverage on the NBC Sports app. Come up now, it is Celtics Post-Game Live, presented by your New England Formulas. We're talking about the postgame, so we are in, by the way. We are.
Pizza, delicious is finally in the frozen pizza aisle. You start with Flamel's iconic sauce, then pile on all the best toppings. So your backup plan becomes a night you plan for. And pizza and crust.
What's up at BQ? 2 sauce and tossed chicken strip baskets, all white meat chicken, and your choice of really famous flavors like honey barbecue or Parmesan garlic. Hurry in! We enjoy flavors at BQ. BQ, happy tasting.
Cheese is everywhere.
This thing is embarrassing.
You're not in control! I am!
something about me that makes me nervous.
Net credit is here to say yes, even when other lenders won't. Apply online in minutes to get funds deposited. If your cat's litter makes you do this, health monitoring solution to your cat's litter box. Scan the code on screen for your.
And let's face it, when it comes to those costs, it's not if you'll need repairs, it's when. Now more than ever, you can't afford to be driving without Ox Car Care. Because with A+ rated Ox, you don't pay for repairs on your car, truck, or SUV. Ox cares.
I really love Ox Car Care because right now I can't afford the costly repairs, and I definitely cannot afford to be without a car.
With Ox, I can take my car to my dealership just like I always have. And they'll take care of everything.
Call the number on your screen right now for a free quote. There's no obligation to find out how low your monthly payments can be. Our Ox Car Care family of customer service reps, coverage specialists, and claims adjusters are all under one roof right here in the U.S. to ensure you always get top quality service from a caring company who stands behind everything we do. And we are the administrators of your claim. We don't farm out your policies somewhere else.
In the past, I had a really bad experience. I was passed around from phone number to phone number just to file a claim. But with Ox, it's just one phone call, one company, and we can handle everything.
Call Ox now and let them pay for your auto repairs. Act now, and Ox will even include Ox Car Care now with your baby mom and get a free, no obligation instant quote. Ox Car Care even comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. But don't wait or be too late. You need coverage before a repair is needed. Call Ox Car Care right now, and your coverage can start as soon as today.
Call 1-800-231-6420 to get a free quote today. That's 1-800-231-6420. Get covered today.
All the way in the back, right?
Yeah.
Black. Yeah. Yeah.
Let your feet take you
Black.
wherever your spirit wants to go. The one and only Hurricane helps you navigate any
You can sit down and
so
listen
you
to
can
the
go anywhere your heart desires.
Like the one all the way in the back, right?
From top to bottom, it truly stands alone. Now you can walk easier down whatever path you choose. Move forward with confidence at hurricane.com. Also available at these fine retailers.
Well, Giannis averaged more points and assists last season than he did in each of his 2 MVP campaigns. In case you were wondering about availability, Giannis also played more games last season than he did in either of his MVP years. So, is there some things that Giannis fatigue, or does his MVP hinge on the team's record for him to win the games?
I think the team, it definitely hinges on his team's record because you look at the numbers, they're selling. But the thing is, Eastern Conference got a lot better. And so you look at what the Knicks are going to be. You look at what we've already seen from Boston winning a championship, and they have 2 guys that might be in the MVP race. You also look at Philadelphia. Joel Embiid was probably the favorite to win the MVP last year before he went out. So Giannis is going to have some numbers, but he's going to have some company, and the Milwaukee Bucks are going to have to be probably a top 1 or 2 seed if he's going to be that. And the East is a lot tougher. I just gave you the gauntlet of who they're going to have to go up against. All those teams are loaded right now, and Milwaukee is surely trending, in my opinion, in the wrong direction as far as keeping up in the arms race with those ball clubs. But Giannis, as a basketball player, there's not much you can say negative about him because he's one of these guys. He's one of those ones. When he starts going out the lane and getting downhill, there's nothing he can do. Guys start making business decisions, getting out of his way, and he's dunking on you. He's wrecking your whole game plan.
Then, Jay, does Damian Lillard being in Milwaukee affect how maybe the voters look at Giannis as an MVP?
No, I think, well, I think that it does if he's able to help elevate them to the elite status. Like, if they're able to finish first or second, one thing that we don't discuss oftentimes when you think of the MVP, it's also based somewhat on the expectations coming into the season. And I think that's where it benefits him this year, because I don't think most think of Milwaukee as being the top 2 or 3 teams potentially in the Eastern Conference. And for some reason, if they're able to get in the top 2,
I don't think there's any question he's going to have to be given some serious consideration because even if Dame's playing at a high level, we all know that his overall impact, not just offensively, but from a defensive standpoint, because he could ultimately be the defensive player of the year as well. You know, he's got that kind of an ability and impact on the game.
Yeah, we talk about availability, and this is the biggest question for one going into, right? You look at how many games he missed last season. Put this in perspective, right? Giannis was drafted a year before Embiid, has played in 360 more games, right? So we know what Embiid's talent is, but Brandon, is it as simple as if he can get to the required 65, 66, 68 games, then Joel Embiid is drafted?
I think Joel Embiid has a strong chance to beat him just because of, I think they're set up for team success. I like the way his overall roster looks. You talk about bringing in Paul George, it's going to help them get a lot more wins. Tyrese Maxey has continued to improve. And so you know that the wins are probably going to be there. Now you talk about Joel Embiid, who was leading the league in scoring last year when he was forced to have his season cut short by injuries as far as not being able to play music and he would have liked to. If he's healthy last year, I think he would have won the MVP. If he's healthy this year, which I think he has a good shot to be because he's saying he lost anywhere from 20 to 30 pounds, that's going to take pressure off his knees. He is one of those unstoppable forces on the offensive end. There's not a guy in the league that can match up with him in the post when he decides, I want to get big, dominate, and either take a bucket or get fouled. We saw him do a lot of that last year, a lot more weak side duck-ins, a lot more rim run, getting right to the front of the rim, causing a problem. And we know what that does. He goes to the free throw line. He's an excellent free throw shooter. And next thing you know, you look up there, and this guy's got 20, 30 points, not even halftime yet. I had a chance to call one of his games last year. It was a pretty good one. It was the game when he put up 70 on Wendy, and I was just watching like, this is insane. The way he's able to go out here and control the game like that, I think he has a very strong chance to reach this one.
Yeah, he just said Victor Wembanyama, right? It's been a long time since we've seen a second-year player win MVP. It was one Kareem Abdul-Jabbar who won 6 of them the most in NBA history, right? Victor Wembanyama, obviously it's a long shot, but is he the type of player that could jump into this category in NBA history?
I don't think there's any question. I actually don't think it's as long as most.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be a much improved roster. They should have had a good draft. Bringing Chris Paul over, I think, is going to take huge dividends for him. And then the big jump that I think he's got a chance to make. Remember, there's going to be more structure. There's going to be more purpose in how they play the game. There's a better understanding of who he is as a player and his own personal motivation. And I think he's just such a fascinating player that the attention is going to gravitate towards him. And if this is a team that's somehow fighting and makes the postseason, I don't think there's any question he's going to get some significant consideration because I do think he's going to have statistically the kind of impact that's going to raise eyebrows. He's a phenomenal talent. I think he learned a lot this past offseason, and I think he's motivated to give San Antonio a little semblance of what they gotten used to with the Tim Duncan.
Yeah, spent some time working with Jamal Crawford too, to see even more handle coming from Victor Wembanyama. Speaking of handle, the team with the best record out west in the MVP runner-up. Pick a man with 3 names, win the MVP. That's on deck.
Definitely been great. I know that's for sure. But once you get somebody wrong.
The future is threatened, but it is often unpredictable. When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant: believe.
We all know that we'll eventually need a will. Eventually. How about right now? Trustin' Will has taken the process of creating your will and made it easy. Like why you're landing on the couch easy. Trustin' Will is designed by attorneys, but customized by you. One question only. All documents are state specific, legally valid, and start at just $199. That's not a typo. Find the plan that's right for you at TrustinWill.com. Precise designs, subtle codes, curated upgrades, elevated design for thoughtful living. Thema.
The called ball hands. like Dynasty. Soft, sweat-wicking, breathable underwear to support a couch built in. You don't realize you need new underwear until you try these. Run your first pair or you're free. Upgrade to ball hammocks at Dynasty.com.
Look at second chances, which is why we call leaders.
Go ahead.
Sometimes we gotta step in and protect people. There'll be some changes at Firehouse if you want.
Something about listening to this.
You just say, how do things?
We need the help.
You think I'm mad at good. ABC's reaching out. Why don't you rock on the net?
What's up, bro? You got an appointment? You walking in? Rico!
Steve not here.
Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got his number?
No, I don't got it.
Shane Gilchrist Alexander finished second in the
He
NBA.
around, that's why I said just call.
Not won the award. Check this out.
What's up, bro? You got an appointment?
Since 1967, the
Been walking in? Steve, you got his number? Call.
Bit of a caveat though. Nuggets finished with an identical record, but lost the tiebreaker, and obviously Nikola Jokic did win the MVP. There's that. Certainly, SGA had an MVP campaign wherein he fit the criteria. Let's say it's the same thing. Repeat. The average is the same amount of points. Thunder finished with the best record out
What's up,
west.
man?
Does
Got an
he
appointment?
win the MVP trophy
Rico?
if those two
Rico?
wins?
I believe so. Last year, there were a lot of people that believed that he should have won last year. And a lot of times, I think Greg knows this to be true. When you announce yourself to the league that I'm one of those ones, you might not get it the first time. But that next time when you come through, all the voters like, okay, yeah, and now we know that we're looking for you. Now you're not taking us by surprise. And if SGA comes out here and has the same type of season where we're talking about 30 points per game, impacting the game on the defensive end, and then the young pup that out there, number one in the Western Conference again, I definitely feel this year the voters will lean more towards him. You talk about voter fatigue, that's a real thing. Some of these other names like Jokic, Giannis, voters might get a little bit fatigued with those guys, and I believe it will be an SGA year. He's one of the premier young guards we have in this league. Gets it done on both levels. I'm a fan. I think he gets it.
Oh, there's no question he's going to have a great team. Especially if they can be the ones who they're an improved team. I think that does bode well for him. And I was one of those who thought that they should have gotten it last year. Yeah, because of the expectation, no one had them being the one seed going into the season. And for him to lead that young core to the heights that he led them, and it wasn't like he was just okay off. That was a 30-point score. And he was also a really good defender on the two fields again. So I thought he was more than deserving. Again, it was one of those things too where we had 4 or 5 guys that if they were named MVP last year, you would have probably not had a problem with it because the level of the talent now and how impactful these guys are has been off the charts.
Yeah, when we say world's best player, we mean it to it's like I think Noah Lyles, right? Like, understand that the last American-born player to win MVP was James Harden Jr. That was a long time ago. 2018, 2019, look at that. Harden finished second, so we have guys come pretty close. Well, Anthony Edwards is a potential candidate as the next American to win the MVP. Let's hear his thoughts on his pursuit of greatness.
I feel like you have a day to be MVP of this league. Yeah, hell yeah, for sure, no question. And that's what I'm going for, man. You know, at this point, ain't nothing else to go for. I got a great team. I got no excuses to win games. Great coaching staff, great organization. That was on me to make it happen. So, definitely going for it.
So American-born player to win the MVP, you have Anthony Edwards as the front runner to be the next second.
I think he's going to be up there. But for me, I'm going to go with an oldie but good. And I'm going with his. I think with how the season played out last year, we talked about this in the media show, I don't think we give the Celtics or Jason Tatum enough credit for just how special that season was. That was one of the most dominant regular seasons we've seen from an NBA team. And then to validate it with how great they were in the postseason,
I just think we need to start placing a little more emphasis on winning. Because ultimately, that's what we're in the business of. And Jason Tatum has done nothing really but win since he's been in this league, and then to get the validation with the championship, and then how the way the summer played. You know, he didn't really get to play on the Olympic team. Jaylen Brown wasn't even selected to the Olympic team. I think those guys are going to have tremendous motivation. The only concern is whether or not they both cancel one another out, and I hope that's not the case. Because if they have another dominant regular season, I think there's any question that he should have a great chance to do.
Listen, Jason Tatum has been playing great basketball, but I like what Anthony Edwards has been doing as well. When they asked him the question, do you think you could be the MVP? The way he answered the question, that's part of the reason why he's going to be one of those guys that could possibly be an MVP one day. It's the confidence. He believes this is his birthright. I'm going to be an MVP. The swag, or like Yankee say, the aura, he's got that aura. It's oozing out of his veins. Every time you watch this kid play, you just see confidence. You see him start to get better and better and better. He hasn't even tapped into all of his skill set yet either. He talked about learning how to play off the ball from watching Steph Curry in the Olympics, being used to post up more, play in the mid-post. These are little things that can take your scoring average up 2, 3, 4 points, and that's the difference between averaging 26 and averaging 30. And so once he starts adding that to his game and start playing to that level, that's when you're going to see him make that step. Because I think the wins are going to be there. This is going to be one of the better defensive teams in the league. I think he has that potential to definitely be an MVP.
All right, you heard our guys tell us who they think could be the American to win the MVP. What about the player that will win MVP next season? Predictions coming up here on the Kia MVP Preview.
The dentist will be right in.
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Yeah, Doc, but there's so much to consider. Medicare, finances, and others like dental insurance.
You can get your own from Physicians Mutual. Easiest decision ever. It's real dental insurance that's real affordable. Well, I think my work here is done.
Wait, what?
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. One of the easiest retirement decisions you can make. For a free information kit, call now. This dental insurance helps cover over 400 procedures. Everything from cleanings and fillings to crowns and dentures. See any dentist you want with no deductibles and no annual maximum.
Well, I think my work here is done.
Wait, what? To get your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
It's a hard conversation to have when you die. This is what's going to happen.
Trust and will makes it really easy and succinct for people to go out there and create their estate plan. That's such an important thing to have. The things and the people that you care about are taken care of.
Create your estate plan at trustingmoney.com.
Tell the boy yourself. What's going on?
Some things are better left to a professional. Like when it comes to finding financial advisors. So take the free quiz, then you'll be matched with up to 3 vetted fiduciary financial advisors at smartasset.com.
And this is...
This? Oh, you mean this? This is how I watch the Bucks, Thunder, the Wolves. Not missing a thing.
We just got NBA League Pass. You can get from so many live games, watch up to 4 at the same time, and get home and away streams with your favorite announcers. Not missing a thing.
But can it do this?
No?
Well, the first Saturday of the NBA season gets the party started early with a triple header starting at 5 with the Clippers and Nuggets, ending with the Kings and the Lakers at 10:30 as the tip. Well, here's an early look at the preseason Kia race to the MVP ladder, according to Sean Powell from NBA.com. And he's got Luka Doncic in that top spot. And also Nikola Jokic fourth, even though FanDuel odds had to flip a little bit there. So, Brendan, who is your MVP for the season?
All right, coming into the season, the big reveal, my MVP is none other than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I think that he's going to have a great year again. I think his team is going to be one of the top teams in the Western Conference. He's one of those rare guys that can give you 30, and he can stop you from getting 30. He's going to compete on both ends, so I got SGA as my MVP.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with a boring pick. I'm just going to stick with Jason Tatum. I just think this Celtics group, they got the best starting five of basketball. I think they're going to be highly motivated. I think they're going to win I think they're going to get over 60 wins again.
that that's the case, it's going to be hard to go against him if he's their best player.
I just like that both of you guys are rewarding win.
Yeah.
Two of the teams that finished with the best record in the East and the West should have the MVP. That's what they're saying. I'm Chris Miles. That's Brittany Hayward. That's GA. Thank you. We'll see you another. Hey, you know what real golf was too? John Moran. Yeah. Shout out to the
After a record-breaking season in which he exceeded the loftiest expectations, Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark adding another honor to her ever-growing resume. The 22-year-old receiving 66 out of a possible 67 dose with one shoulder opting for injury release of the Chicago Sky. Clark set the league single game and single season assist record and became the first rookie in WNBA history to break the triple-double, pulling off that feat twice. The WNBA playoffs continue tonight with the kick-on with defending champion Aces on the brink of elimination against Liberty. Game 3 is set to kick off at 9:30 Eastern at Saturday and they're off at 7:30.
Growing up with a father who was playing ball in Europe was amazing. That's basically where my love for the game from. I decided to reflect in 2020 draft because my family and I, we thought I was ready to do the big step and start the Atlantic.
What's the first pick in the 2024 NBA draft? The Atlanta Hawks select Zachary Zachman from Lyon, France.
On draft night, when I heard my name, there were like so many emotions, and it's kind of difficult to describe what I felt. My parents gave me a lot of advice. If there is one that I kept in mind my whole life was like, don't lie to yourself, you have a dream, make sure you put the work in and make sure you achieve it.
The number one comes with unfair expectations. When you're number one, if you become a role player, people will see you as a bust, a failure, and you can get it back.
I think the pressure of being the number one seed when it comes like everywhere around me. I just try to focus on the dancing, on like keep it simple, it's just mindset. The pressure goes away and you don't have to worry about it.
Reese says you're feeling very well at the last 6 years playing with Trey Young.
I'm really excited about playing with Trey Young. He texted me right after the draft, said congratulations and everything, and I really appreciate that. I want to be like great for myself, but also for my teammates. I want to make everybody around me look nice, and I think that's really something that he has, and I want to learn from him.
Lisa here with a great catch and bumped it out. But that was a powerful dunk by Lisa Smith.
The Austin template for me, someone who like 300% on the court. I do whatever it takes to win, can't wait to compete and play with Daisy on me.
Well, last year, Wemby won Rookie of the Year. He joined Luka Doncic as the most recent international players to win the award. GA, Do you think Alex Starr, Zach Richarche were drafted on teams where they'll be in position to try to win the rookie league?
Well, I think they will have the opportunity. So listen, anytime you're the top pick or second pick of the draft, the expectations are that you get the opportunity to play through your mistakes. And so I think that they're going to get the opportunity to put their best foot forward. The reality is, though, are they going to be ready? Because the game's not going to wait for you. And, you know, in Richard's case, it's a little bit unique in that the Hawks are a team that's kind of in that no man's land. They're not in rebuild mode, but they're not yet ready to contend. And so I think because of that, we will still get the opportunity to play. It's just a matter of whether or not his game is ready to have the kind of impact that's going to warrant a Rookie of the Year award.
Brendan, for each of these guys, Richarche and Starr, what will they bring to the table at the NBA level from day one?
I think when you watch them play or when you hear anybody talk about him, they talk about his shooting ability. I think he's going to be able to shoot in the strong weak side corner. As soon as he walks into this league, that's what he does best. Maybe put it down on the floor once or twice and get to his jumper in that form. Where he might struggle will be creating his own offense. And that's the good news for him is he has a guy on the team that can take that off his plate when we talk about Trae Young. Trae Young can do all the creating. He can play off the ball, maybe come off the weak side, pin down, get shots in that angle, in that type of scenario, get some shots in transition. He's not a guy that you throw it to right now and say, go get 30. He's not that guy just yet. And so it's a different type of draft. Normally when you see a wing player in the draft, he's either the best athlete in the draft or the one who's best playmaker. We should say he's a different type of player. Atlanta went for fit. Maybe not the best overall skill, but they went for fit. He fit for a team, a guy who fits the play with Trae Young. I think you have to give him some time. He will develop. He will look good, but there is pressure that comes with being the number one pick. As far as Sean goes, he's a little bit more raw offensively. He's one of those guys that didn't have a great summer league, but I think in the regular season he's going to play a lot better because in the summer league he was pressing. He was trying to go out there and show people he can get his own offense. His game isn't there yet. He has to have other guys make those plays for him, and he has to do the things that he does well as far as just being an athlete, shot blocker, run the full court, finisher. He almost has to take on a Derek Lively type persona for the Washington Wizards right now, and then allow his role to grow. And I know some people might say, well, he's number 2 pick. Once again, he's not a guy that you run offense to right now. You're not going to ISO him on the low block or the top of the key and say, hey, man, it's your world. Let me see what you got. If you're expecting that, you're going to set him up for failure. So you have to put him in a position where there's pick and rolls, lobs to the rim, quick slips, duck-ins, things of that nature. You give him easy looks and then allow his game to grow over the coming season.
Starr struggled in summer league, but after NBA summer league, that didn't stop looking at the rookie of the year odds. We break that down next.
Taste is number 9. Taste is everything. 1800, the world's most awarded tequila.
The future is
Trying to get it.
unpredictable. When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant. Believe. 3,200 to fix your car's AC, 4,500 to repair your brakes, 5,000 to replace your transmission. Car expenses add up fast and get costly, and always when you can least afford them. Not with A-plus rated Ox Car Care. With Ox, if you own a car, truck, or SUV, you don't pay for repairs, Ox pays. Sign up before your next repair. Call Ox Car Care right now. Just call the number on your screen right now for a free quote. Simply give us the make and model of your car and we'll give you a free quote right over the phone. Ox Car Care even comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Call today and you can be covered today. It's that easy. Not only will you get complete coverage for your auto repairs, but with Ox Car Care, you also get free oil changes, free tire rotation, and free roadside assistance.
The engine on a costs over $2,000 on that car. I stripped it of everything, made sure it was done right. It was great.
I trust ops like that. They do what they say they do. Man, I trust them so much. I got second back for my second year.
You can't get coverage if you don't call, so don't wait. Call right now for your free quote right over the phone.
They save me $500 on a $600 bill. Fresh ops car care.
You can't get coverage if you don't call, so don't wait. Call right now for your free quote right over the phone.
If you own your own car, Buckle, that's easy. Call 1-800-221-4581. Call today to get coverage today. Just call the number on your screen right now for a free quote. Call 1-800-221-4581. That's 1-800-221-4581.
Here's a look at the FanDuel Rookie of the Year odds. Zach Edey out of Purdue, the two-time National College Player of the Year, went ninth to the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's run four. Robert Allen enters the NBA as the second tallest current player.
The expectations are high for Zach Edey. He'll be the starting center as a rookie.
I realized about my future kind of midway through college. I think I always wanted to be a pro, but I realized it was really attainable. They'll say right through college.
With the 9th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Zach Edey.
I'm definitely a lot of them. Being able to be there with my friends, my mom, my coach, everybody that's kind of been there for the last 2 years was nice. Yeah, it was like happiness, excitedness. Every type of motion thing, but
There's not a lot of teams that are able to match up with what he does inside the paint. He's a true old school big.
You're working through Edey, and that is all very close. He can score anyone on a one-on-one area. Oftentimes, it's going to take two guys to be able to do it.
my game's good solid. Everybody gets in the paint, gets it, and got to feel you a little bit.
For the Memphis Grizzlies, it's really about health, particularly John Morant, and injecting him back into the conversation for potential league supremacy, right, in regards to what that team can do.
Super excited to play alongside John. I think we should be excited to run that taking a role, the space that he creates, and the attention that he brings to himself, just to make it more season with a few Wayne Water games and they playoff. Pretty fans who just expect me to play harder tonight.
He has made himself a legit NBA player. I think he's going to be a fast.
Talk about elite company, guys who won 2 AP NCAA Player of the Year awards. Ralph Sampson, Danny Thompson, Bill Walton, Green Bar, Gary Lucas, and Zach Edey. Those guys from your hometown know how to get the odds right out there in Vegas. They got Zach Edey as the odds-on favorite to win Rookie of the Year. Why is that? What's the difference?
Well, I think it's the combination of his ability and the fact that he's going to be going to a team that not too long ago was considered a championship contender. They should be healthy. I think his skill set is going to fit in perfectly for who they're trying to be. This young man that can play in the back of the basket, he can give you some rim protection, he's a terrific screener. And I think because he won't be relied upon to carry them, I think he's going to be able to fit in very similar to the impact, although a different game, than what we saw with Ted Holmes. In terms of being on a really good team, understanding why he's good, and the team understanding how they can play through.
Listen, I love Edey's presence, and I love the fact you talk about the team being good, playing with John Morant. When he set the screen for John Morant, the other guard is not going to be able to get around that screen. He's going to be able to get John open. John's going to come down the lane and make life very easy for Zach Edey. Also, this guy is capable of spacing it. When he gets his 2 feet in that lane, nobody is pushing him out of the lane. He has excellent touch. Can't foul him. He's been shooting over 70% the last few years in college basketball. And he was going to the free throw line 11 times per game his senior year at Purdue. That is big time. He knows how to command fouls, and when he goes to the free throw line, he makes you pay. I think this is the perfect scheme fit, the perfect landing for Zach Edey. I understand why he's the favorite to win the Rookie of the Year.
How about Reed Shepard? He was a showstopper at Summer League. I mean, he had the crowd going. You see him average 20 points a game. Brennan, do you like this situation in Houston?
I love the situation because, first of all, we talk about shooting and shooting at a premium. This guy can shoot the leather off the basketball. Shot 52% from the field at Kentucky. He's one of those guys. He's an on-ball shooter, off-ball shooter. He can put him in the pick and roll. If your big is at the level or a little bit late, he can let it fly. If other guys are making plays, he can be in the corner. And if you help off of him, he is not the guy to leave in the strong or weak side corner. He's knocking down that shot at a very high rate. I really like Reed Shepard. I think he's going to fit in with this team quite well, just because of the versatility and the shooting.
And don't forget, he also competes defensively. I mean, he's got terrific instinct there, and that's something that is going to be required for Houston now that he may be open there. He's going to have to do a good job defensively, but I think he's going to be a breath of fresh air because he's also a guy that understands how to play the game of basketball. He's not one of those guys that makes a lot of negative plays. He's got really good athletic ability. I just think he's going to be a really good fit for an up-and-coming offense.
And for a guy that's known to shoot, don't sleep. He has a 5 feet to do. Yeah, there's another.
Going to really benefit him because he'll get an opportunity to learn the nuance that a lot of young players have to find out over time. He's going to be basically a student to Chris Paul, understanding how to play the point guard position, how to play off the ball. I think they'll also have scenarios where he plays alongside Chris Paul. I just think this could not have been a better situation for that young man to go into, especially when you're talking about a guy that's going to need some tutelage and some experience, and not to mention you're going to be playing with women. I mean, if you're a young player and getting to go into that situation, you have to be excited.
And for Clayton and Portland, Brennan, as a rookie, big coming into the league, what are some important things to try to get your career started?
One thing I like about Clayton is he's an old school traditional big that plays. He understands where his bread is butter. He's shutting down the paint. He's blocking shots. He's dunking. You saw what he was able to do for UConn being a big time presence. He can shoot that jump hook. Understand how to play the touch no good. You see the big fella knows how to finish. He's going to be a rim runner. He's going to be a guy that sets a bunch of screens, goes to the basket. He's going to impact the game in other ways outside of scoring. His scoring is going to be a bonus. If he can find a way to get up to 12, 15 points per game at some point in his career, that would be huge because you're drafting him because you think that he's going to solidify the paint from a rebounding, shot blocking standpoint.
With all due respect, don't forget our guy, Dalton Connect.
I like that. Connect for if he wins some defensive break. Hey, man. Hey, man. I do what I do. I like to do it.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the bill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you. From Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You can even have this free information. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures.
excited when I heard the sound was back. I was like, "Bob, Mom, what's up? This is my..." And the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper tomato chicken sandwich is the tomato juice. It's savory and delicious, and the filet itself is perfectly juicy and crispy.
368.
Are you being audited and do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a tax doctor now. Well, here is a look at the Lakers' first round faces the blind Davis now, and really hurts the lid on Jalen Hurts. You know, Dalton Connect, though, expected to play a role on the team this season. Let's learn more about this.
That's how y'all do it, man. Network. We sell dogs, we sell cuts, we sell everything in the book, man. Everything must go. Dogs and cuts. That's all we slinging. Dogs and cuts. Yes, sir. This will help us get to that next level. Stay down until you know your big income. Okay. Everybody tapping in.
I'm not satisfied. I always had to tip on my shoulder ever since high school, and it's always gonna stay that way. You know, when I'm not even playing.
Connect 5'6" as a freshman in high school. Went to junior college. Finished 6th grade. Went to Northeastern Junior College. Got a scholarship to Northern Colorado.
So make the phone call. I'm gonna tap back in a minute.
Don't stop telling me every single step of the way. I was in the sport. Wherever I went, it was teaching me